We're at ETC Venues, which is a conference facility very near the Museum of London. And we're here for the 6th Post-Trade Forum, which is a venerable annual event. Post-trade refers to everything that happens once an investment has been made. It's not the glamorous part of the business. This is the steady bit at the back that keeps everything together.
This forum has very well addressed the main topics that we are now going through. Digitization is the main story going forward in terms of the future. Also T+1 is a very clear challenge that the industry will follow and will have to face in the years to come. How Europe will adapt to that or not going forward. And also everything that has to do with regulation and the new challenges that regulation is posing on all of us. We have the beauty of having very important people today talking in each panel with very specific and broad as well knowledge on the topics. One of the things that I learned very clearly is that the sector in general terms is looking at all those topics from a very pragmatic point of view.
People come to meetings like this first to do business, to hear and listen to others on the topics of the day. Today we talked about crypto, we're talking about T+1, we're talking about a myriad of exciting things coming before us. Also to network. It's really important to be back in person. I can't tell you how wonderful it feels to actually see people face to face again, to be in a room when we're having a conversation or a debate about panels.
I think one thing that Six Group have got very much right, and I've heard this from other people in the room during the lunch, is the audience have been able to enjoy 3 excellent panels covering very much directed topics, as opposed to a broader, fuller day event where there might be 7 different panels covering 28 topics, and the audience is really overwhelmed.
There were 3 sessions. The first one was on clearing, which is the bit between trading and settlement of transactions. The next bit was on custody, which is the job of people who look after the assets that have been bought. And then the final session was on ancillary services, which are the blurring of lines between that and the core custody function. To some extent, the common themes overlapped on all 3 sessions. Regulation was one. The ability to communicate across different systems was another one. And what to do about digital assets was a question that came up in all 3 sessions.
Talking about the hot topics, what's on the agenda in the custody world, I think that is for us really important. Getting together, interchange of views, meeting different people, meeting different institutions, finding out really what other people are up to. For me, that is the great thing about this event.
The most attractive themes in the industry and always a hot topic at many events are currently the digital assets and where will they lead our industry. So I think it is important to be on the pulse of what's going on, to see what developments are going ahead, and this is why I came here today.
The really interesting topic at the end was Sally Gunnell, who gave us insight about mind over matter, about perseverance, about not letting things get to ourselves and succeeding.
The role of Six in the market, I think it continues to be, first of all, best quality of service, which is, I think, a flag of the company as a whole, and also in post-trade. And innovation is the other big part of the game, in the sense that we have explained today a number of partnerships with LMAX, with Artex, with different venues, so that from the post-trade part, innovation, for example, in clearing, will be a very important part of what we will do next year. And I think that will, to a large extent, attract the attention from our customers. Our digital exchange is also one very important pillar of what Six can bring to the sector next year in these topics which are extremely central to the development of the sector.